A hotel's primary offering is its rooms. Ensuring a flawless experience in room management is paramount, as guest satisfaction hinges greatly upon it. Two of the core departments responsible for room management are front office and housekeeping. One department books the room and another is responsible for its cleanliness and maintenance. So it's important to have a smooth coordination and continuous exchange of information between these two departments. So in this video, we will discuss interdepartmental coordination between front office and housekeeping. Every night, front office prepare an occupancy report. It's a kind of roadmap for the next day. This report lists the guest rooms with their room status. For example, whether a guest room is occupied or vacant, expected arrival and departure, out of order rooms, etc. Normally, these are represented by some codes we call room status codes. Along with this occupancy report, front office also highlights the VIP staying in the hotel, the VIPs who are going to check in. Also, group or bulk check-in information is also shared. This report is shared with housekeeping control desk on daily basis early in the morning. Normally, nowadays, no physical reports are shared. Everything is done through PMS. And housekeeping control desk supervisor can download occupancy report in the morning. Based on this occupancy report, control desk supervisor assign work to the guest room attendants. GRA is responsible for cleaning guest rooms. It also helps a GRA in setting room cleaning priority, mean which room to clean first. So now you understand why this sharing of occupancy report is important. But that is not it. It is also important that front office notify the housekeeping department when the actual arrival and departures as and when they occur. For example, if a person is checking in, then inform the housekeeping so that the room is ready before the guest arrives in the room. And if a person is going to check out, inform housekeeping so that they can check if something is missing from the room, and also report the minibar consumption at front desk to prepare final bill. Also, both of these departments share change in room status, as front office inform about check-in and check-out and any VIP arrival or staying in the hotel. Similarly, housekeeping should check and update the room status as soon as possible. For example, once a GRA cleans the room, he will inform at control desk that room number 302 is clean. Housekeeping control desk will update the same in the computer as vacant and clean. Instantly, the same will be notified at front desk also. They can see that 302 is vacant and clean, so that if there is any walk-in, front office is aware which room is cleaned and ready to be sold. Similarly, if some room is out of order, means due to some maintenance work or any other reason, room is not suitable to give to a guest, in that case, housekeeping should update its status to out of order so that front office understand that they should not book this room or give this room to any guest. In short, front office is not allowed to assign a guest room until housekeeping department updated its room status as cleaned and inspected. While cleaning an occupied room, if a GRA noticed that the guest has no baggage or very few belongings such as a small bag, or you can say they haven't brought much with them for their stay, then these kind of guests are put in the category of scanty baggage, and the same must be reported to front office as they might be skippers, means they may skip the hotel without paying bills. Now, there are also some instances where there are some discrepancies on room status. For example, in the occupancy report, which is shared by front office with housekeeping in the morning, says room number 423 is occupied. And when GRA went there to clean that room, he sees that room is completely vacant. There is no luggage, bed is not used, means there is not a single sign of guest staying in that room. So GRA will note down 423 as vacant. So there happens to be differences in room status. Front office report saying occupied and housekeeping is saying it's vacant. In this case, a discrepancy report is prepared. This report is discussed and investigated by housekeeping and front office manager. Now let's talk about some general situations where coordination is required. If there are some housekeeping related requirement put before front office department by any guest, the same should be informed to housekeeping department, such as guest calls at front desk requesting for an extra bed or some amenities such as extra towel, room cleaning, then the same request is noted down and forwarded to housekeeping department. Special requests for VIPs or groups should be shared with housekeeping department to avoid any inconvenience to the guests. Not only the VIP, special request and remarks should be taken care for any guest. For example, if some guest is allergic to any flower or fabric, that same should be conveyed to housekeeping. As flower arrangement comes under housekeeping, if some guest asks for bouquet or some special flower arrangement, same can be conveyed to housekeeping department. If there is any request for room change, then the same must be brought in attention to housekeeping department. Front office may contact housekeeping for cleaning of lobby, reception, manager's room or any other public area which need housekeeping attention. Also, if a GRA found some lost and found article in guest room or any employee found any article in hotel's premises, the same must be deposited at housekeeping control desk. Also, the same lost and found information must be shared with front office. As in most of the cases, guests will come and ask at front desk for their lost articles. If a GRA or housekeeping department or any of the department suspect any unusual behavior or guest room is on D&D for too long, then share the information. Overall, front office make contact for all services which are provided by housekeeping and vice versa.